Hey folks, welcome to IGA Tech Dive. I'm Jim Montgomery, the Governance Practice Lead with Trivere, an OpenText partner specializing in advisory and implementation services in the identity and access management realm. Today in the world of identity governance and administration, we will talk about email notification. This is how you customize the notifications that the IG software sends so that you can provide branded and complete information to your user base. Let's get started and look at the business goal. As somebody on the communications team for a governance program or as an implementer, you'll want to customize the email notifications that the software sends to users. These notices could be for reviewers when a review is ready for them. It could be for managers who need to approve a request. It could be an error message for an admin when something fails. You may need to add a logo or text or formatting into these emails to integrate with your organization. Let's look at how you would implement this. Notification email configuration is done in XML. You'll download the existing configuration, modify it in a text editor, then import the configuration back in. The templates are in HTML, so familiarity with HTML markup is essential. In the interface, we will open the configuration menu and go down to notification emails. You'll notice a link in the top right. This is used to import configuration back into the system once we've made some changes. You can choose to view these configurations by languages or by the email function, by the email name. We're going to choose to use email name here first, so you can see that it splits up the function or the use of that email. But normally the way that I edit things is through this implemented locale view. Since I'm normally editing content so it works in English, I'm going to scroll down and look to the review portion, and we're going to see this English link. I'm going to click that. We've now downloaded the XML for that particular type of notifications, for the review notifications. Let me open up a VS Code window here. And so I've manipulated this text a little bit. I've folded some of these sections so that you can see a little bit of the structure of this file. There's a number of templates inside of this file. Each template is a different email notification that's referenced from the interface. If I was to expand one of these, you'll see that each template has a name, the subject, that is the email subject that's sent. There's a number of token descriptions inside this form tag. And if you ever modify the tokens that are sent as part of your email notification, you'll need to update this description. Each token is a dynamic variable that you can use in the body of your notification that'll indicate something about that particular event that you're trying to send a notification about. So for instance, who the review owner is, well, it'll put the review owner's name there, or their phone number, or the full name of the review that you're doing. It'll include when you say certifier full name. As we look down a little bit further, you'll notice there is, just like in HTML, there's a HTML tag here with a head, a title, a little style section with some CSS, and then we get into the body section. This body section is where you put the bulk contents of the email that you're going to send, and as you can see, these are formatted as if they are HTML. Let's take a look at an example of how you might use this. Let's say you want to include a logo in your email notifications to help users know that it comes from your IG service. Not that someone couldn't fake this, but it does make the notification look a little more professional. Let's update the notice sent when a review is started, which is called the certification started _ EN. Here we go. That's this one. Now to add a logo in the body portion here, I'm going to add an image tag using a base64 encoded body or data payload. Usually images are a lot longer than this, so it might be pages and pages of encoded data here. But it's just an image tag with the image inlaid. Normally inside email systems, you can't link to an external image. That might be a security problem. So to get an image inside of your email notification, you'll have to inlay it like this. You can also include other additional text here, maybe a link to internal training, maybe your help desk phone number, so users have as much information as you want to provide. As a side note, I'll mention that in your test environment, you probably want to prevent accidental emails going out. One way to accomplish this is to set all email addresses for identities on your identity collector in the test environment to the same fake address. That becomes your test email box. Also, when you kick off a review in preview mode, it doesn't send notifications, but they give you an extra tab in preview mode where you can send sample notification from. You get to type in the email address of your choice. So use these tips wisely to avoid blasting your whole organization with test emails during implementation. So let's summarize. To wrap up, we looked at updating the email notification templates so that you can customize what people see when IG sends a notification. And that's all for now. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, you can post them to the OpenText community forum or reach out to me at jmontgomery@triver.com. Thanks.